Yeah, Marco, obviously it's a big game. Johan wasn't there last week. The last match, Daniel, Bob, I think he had problems with Nathan. How are they all going?
Daniel is fine. Mason is not available. Also Baba is not available for this game. Johan is in the 18-player squad, and then we can make a decision tomorrow for the 16-player squad and also for the lineup.
So what happened with Baba?
For the game, I asked him, and he felt so good as never before. And I think in the one situation, he had contact with the opponent, with the center back, and he fall down and feel something with the muscle. But I wait for the result from the medical side, and then we can say more about the injury.
So again, you're going to have to juggle the team by the looks to make sure it's strong against Sydney, and you've got the boys in the Olympic in China.
Yes, it's not the best situation we stay, but it's only one game. I think it's a game against the best team in the league, and in this game we cannot lose. It's more a bonus game for us, and I'm sure the starters, the start 11 tomorrow, start with a goal to make a good game and to get the points against Sydney.
Just last week, Graham Arnold said that the A-League is not a development league. It's not a league where you try. And obviously, you got 3 boys in China, which you're missing your 3 starting 11. For the game tomorrow, they had an extra 2 days rest than you. 5 games in 19 matches, and that's for everybody. But do you think that the advantages is maybe, it's not even like the league? How do you see it?
I think it's clear when you lost 3 starters for a tournament, then the balance is not the same like teams they lost no players. And also our squad, it's not so big and has not the same quality like Sydney. But we fought for the players that they can stay here in Adelaide, but we have no chance. And now it's also not good to spoke for every game about the players that are not available. I think it's good to speak about the players they are ready for this game.
Do you look at your team as being a team to develop, or you want things to happen now? Like Graham Arnold said, he says it's not a development. It's not a league to develop players. You have to have them ready to win things.
To develop is to adapt players.
To get better, to improve.
I think maybe if you have the chance to sign very good players, then and experienced players, then you can do this. But I think our situation in Adelaide is different. Yeah, we must develop young players for the A-League. That's our situation. That's our rules in Adelaide, and that's different to Sydney. We cannot sign marquee players. We cannot sign other players. And when you sign 2 marquee players, for example, you have more money for the squad for the other players, and that's make the difference between some clubs.
With so many players missing, what do you say to the young kids that are coming in and getting a game now?
Enjoy, have fun, and believe. And it's one game. It's I said before, we can nothing lose. And also my goal, or my thinking, it's you can not lose a game. You can win or you can learn, and I think that's important. And tomorrow we can win a game or we learn about the situation. And for young players, it's good. They have no pressure. Tomorrow they have no pressure. They play against the best team, and it's a good process for the boys.
Have you been impressed with a few of the young boys like Nico, like AP on the weekend? A few of the young kids have come up and shown something?
Yes, we are happy with the performance from the young players. Maybe when we saw the last game, we start with a complete new formation, a new lineup. We have only one session to prepare the lineup. With, for example, Straney and O'Dorsey in the midfield, with Ben Warland on the left side from the stage in the start 11. And I think we did a very good game in Western Sydney, and that's the way. I know also that young players play on one day good, and then the next day they make mistakes. But if you know this, then it's the few okay.
Today we saw Tarek Elrich join with the main group. How far away is he from playing?
I think he has next week the last test, the last medical test, and if the test good or positive, then he is ready for the team training, for the full team training. It looks good, but we must wait for the final test.
Are you going to play the same formation as what you did Wednesday?
Maybe I'm not 100% sure, because I will find the best lineup that we have a realistic chance to get points and to make a good game.
How about up front? Is obviously Baba's not here, and George is in China.
Yes.
Is Nicola looking to be your number 9, or you got something else in mind?
We have Nicola, we have maybe AP can start, why not? But that's the decision I will find in today or tomorrow, and to have the right feeling for the right lineup.
Just every time you play Sydney, you haven't been far off. In the cup, you're unlucky in the end. So, what are you expecting? I mean, even though you're down in numbers, what are you expecting?
From Sydney? Yeah, the best team. They have a lot of experience, but also they have a lot of creative players in the offensive line. They have players in the box. If they have one chance, they score a goal, like Bobo. And also number 10, 11, they are so beautiful players, and they are so good players. And we will see, but in one game you have against each team a chance for a good result, and for this result we will fight.